Phone. Inside my phone.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. EA Sports College football coverage continues with this Big Ten clash. It's the Florida Gators and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline, and I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks are trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up here, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Gators headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll run it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Between the hashes, it's Barney. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called on one time in that loss last week. Makes a move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Cuts it upfield. It's Pryor. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Jones to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Throw for it. Right side, it's Mays. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gators!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he shows all of those attributes right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. On the move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Good, strong tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll move the wide receiver. Needs it here on fourth down. He was draped all over him as soon as he caught the ball. Knocked him down behind the line, and they get the stop on fourth down. The corners are walked up tight. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Out of the gun, they get him to the back. They were all over it. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that's.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That one comes out hot down the right side. Intercepted, and then total goes to 16. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And he'll lose yardage on that return.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Drops back, it's Scalandria. Unloads it left. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Stepping to the right. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. And the Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Play action on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be 2nd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't make it 10. Take that thing all the way back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. Makes the grab in their space. The 50. The spin, still on his feet. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Defense in press coverage. Under pressure. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking.
Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They have some time here late in the half. Tells the run, wants to pass. Flush to the left. He's going to fire to the left. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the left side. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. That one's not even close.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Moves the pocket. It's Calandria. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football, and I think it's necessary for a team. Sometimes you got to do that, but, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarter.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mills. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, pressure's coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Florida. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close. And they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. He took it to the house and added insult to injury.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sets his feet. It's Calandria. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the stop. The Huskers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy can come down with it.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route. Instead, they're facing a 4th down.
And man, those sting, man. The 3rd down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Left side is Jackson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jones to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it on the option. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that is interception number 3 on the day. There he goes. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator here. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa taking on the Northwestern Wildcats.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense, facing a 1st and goal. Moving to his left. And he finds his way out of bounds, real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running it, just getting where you can get it.
Quarterback keeps it. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession. They wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to do, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Unloads in the nick of time.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Makes the grab on the left. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. The Cornhuskers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Powers inside. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Husker. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Snapped it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
3rd down and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff, it's Pryor. Surge ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got an alley. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's he gets the ball. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Rush is on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You've got to keep giving him the football.
Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. Still looking. Lets it fly. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Second and long here. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. And the Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the back in motion. A little release to the back. He breaks a tackle.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues to make catches. Continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. Pushes ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds his big tight end. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that was one of those you got to have it. I mean, it's a 4th quarter, 4th down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it's the quarterback. I thought it was the receivers. Whatever. 1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Singleton.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure you get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Burrow going for yardage. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Press center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. The 50, the 40, and the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return not